president has now announced he's giving a primetime address during this hour. We want to acknowledge that and talk more about it. It'll happen tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern. The federal government partial shutdown has stretched into day 17 now. He just tweeted, "I am pleased to inform you that I will address the nation on the humanitarian and national security crisis on our southern border Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern." He's also expected to visit the southern border on Thursday. Power panel stayed. Doug Schoen, Noelle Nikpour. Doug, you said there's a reason why he's doing this this week.
He is doubling down on his position. He will reiterate arguments he's made before about national security, drug trafficking, MS-13. He's also going to make the case that he's going to the border to dramatize the problem. I think he's going to say to the Democrats, you've got a time limit to do a deal with me on the wall and on border security. And if you don't, I'm going to do it by executive order, declare national emergency. I think that's what's going to happen.
Oh, Donald Trump is taking control of the situation. I think Donald Trump is going, you know what, we're not getting anywhere. And I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to shut down this entire shooting match. I'm going to call a press conference. I'm going to go ahead and get my wall, and I'm going to go ahead and put Americans back to work so they don't have to fear Thursday they're not going to get a check. I'm tired of it. Nothing's happening. I've been negotiating. I'm done. This is how it's going to be.
It's so interesting. So this primetime address tomorrow, you talk about the biggest bully pulpit in the world,
Correct.
The White House. And so he'll do that. We've seen other presidents do that at different times in history. It captivates. We knew that the president was working some situation out for the timing of that primetime address. And it has to be for certain, Brett Baer was talking about, for certain types of situations to talk about doing that during prime time. So you and I were talking about an idea that I had come up with. I got to hurry up with this.
It was a good idea.
So we've paid Mexico technically to hold people who've applied for asylum in this country on their side of the line, right? What about taking that money, putting it in a trust? One of the 6 prototypes that the president looked at was made by a Mexico company. I believe they do the wall slat system, right? You put that money in a trust and you pay them from the money that technically kind of is a neutral zone. The American taxpayers then don't have to shell out fresh money. That reopens the government.
But then who pays for the wall?
No.
I mean, what you're saying, actually,
technically it's money from both,
That's right, though.
Because we've given it to Mexico, but now we're going to put it in. Mexico has to agree to that.
That's right.
Talking, as he did Friday, about using steel rather than concrete as a means of helping American steel and American jobs.
And it gives Americans jobs, and it creates more jobs to help secure America.
Look, all of it is on the table. The president will talk about that executive fiat. We expect him to do that in primetime address 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. Great to have you, Doug. Noelle, thank you.